Good afternoon, Derry Township school community and family. Today marks 2 months since school buildings across Pennsylvania were shut down for the school year. And as I look back on those 2 months, I'm just amazed at how much has changed and how quickly we've been able to adapt. But I also know that in other ways, 2 months is a long time. And I'm very aware that the original newness with distance learning has worn off. So let's not let the new routine become a rut. Take care of yourself, take breaks, do something new, do something mindless, and then get back to pushing on. I was very encouraged this week as I got to sit in on a few eighth grade math classes. And I was just really encouraged by the students in those classes being engaged, asking questions, doing the work. And I just want to encourage everybody, all of our students, to keep going. We have a few more weeks, and let's finish strong. You'll be proud of your accomplishments, and I know we're proud of you too. Speaking of moving ahead, later this evening I will be emailing out a communication that provides details about some of the many activities that will be taking place in the coming weeks and over the summer. Now, this will not be all of the information, as we have a lot more to figure out as we get continued guidance on what the start of next school year would be. But it will be a little bit, and we'll continue to give you updates as more information becomes clear. But included with the details will be how we'll be celebrating our seniors, including our plan that is creating a blended commencement video ceremony to be shared with the entire community on June 3rd. We also moved ahead this week for our soon-to-be newest members of the middle school family by holding our 5th to 6th grade parent information night via a Zoom webinar. It was well attended and many great questions, and hopefully it helped to put families a little more at ease with that transition. There's another important video presentation coming up this coming week, and it's something I'm personally looking forward to watching. The Hershey High School bands and orchestras will present a spring concert virtually Tuesday, May 19th, starting at 7 p.m. You can visit the district website to find links to watch on YouTube or on Facebook. And my shout out this week goes to sophomore McKenna Fickett for being named Penn Live's Girl Swimmer of the Year. Congratulations, McKenna. We're incredibly proud of you. And in closing this week, we're all deeply saddened that the current pandemic has taken away the normal experiences that all of our students look forward to as they approach the final weeks of their school year. This has not been an easy time for anyone. I've been so thankful and appreciative of everyone's patience, support, flexibility, and cooperation as we've navigated these uncharted waters and continue to get updated information and clarification and guidance. And I'd just like to encourage every one of us to reach out to someone this next week, whether that be a family member, a friend, a colleague, a worker at the local grocery store, a classmate, teacher, etc., you name it, and express your appreciation to them for how they've impacted your life, big or small. And as you will hear in this story that I would like to share with you today, we never know what a few words of appreciation will do or mean to a person. This is called the teacher's story, the life-changing gift of appreciation. In my keynote speeches and workshops, CARE is an acronym I use for the elements of a caring, creative, joyful, and a more productive workplace and home. The A in CARE stands for appreciation for all. As I speak about appreciation, I use one of my favorite quotations from Albert Schweitzer. It says, "Sometimes our light goes out, but it's blown again into flame by an encounter with another human being. Each of us owes the deepest thanks to those who have rekindled this inner light." Then I ask my audiences to please shut their eyes, and I'd like you to do that right now, and think about someone who, at some time in their lives, has rekindled their inner light. I leave the room in silence for a few minutes, and it is always a profound experience for everyone as they remember the joy they received from being appreciated by someone when they needed it most. Afterwards, I ask them to write down the name of the person they thought of and to commit to their own act of appreciation by letting that person know in the next 72 hours that he or she was thought of. I suggest a phone call, a note, or even a little message if they are no longer living. After one very moving session, a gentleman came up to me and thanked me for creating a new awareness in him. He said he had thought of his 8th grade literature teacher because she was everyone's favorite teacher and had really made a difference in all of their lives. He planned to track her down and let me know what happened. One afternoon, nearly 2.5 months later, I received a call from him. He was choked up on the phone and could hardly get through his story. He said that it had taken him nearly 2 months to track his teacher down, and when he finally found her, he wrote to her. The following week, he received this letter. Dear John, you will never know how much your letter meant to me. I am 83 years old, and I am living all alone in one room. My friends are all gone. My family's gone. I've taught for 50 years, and yours is the first thank you letter I have ever gotten from a student. Sometimes I wonder what I did with my life. I will read and reread your letter until the day I die. He just sobbed on the phone. He said, she's always the one we talk about at every reunion. She was everyone's favorite teacher. We loved her. But no one had ever told her until she received his letter. The story ends with, my wish for each of you is that you will be changed after reading that story, that you will become more loving and appreciative as you go through your daily lives. You can see from this everyman's story the life-changing gift we can give by simply sharing our appreciation with those around us. And I know that during this very challenging time, many of us are struggling. We're struggling with not being able to see people we love. We're not being able to interact with our friends. We're not being able to get together with people. And it's challenging. So more maybe now than in the past, that little note or that little word of encouragement and appreciation may be that spark that brings a person's flame back to flame again. So I just encourage you to think about that. Maybe you thought of a person, reach out to them in the next couple of days and just say thank you. So as we've all seen, things continue to shift and change almost on a daily basis. Please know we are continuing to monitor and adjust as changes occur. We will keep you informed throughout the rest of the school year and over the summer at various times as we continue to update plans and continue to prepare for the upcoming school year. So have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather and get outside. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.